Mr. Speaker, I see hate. Mr. Speaker, I see bitterness. Mr. Speaker, I see acrimony. Mr. Speaker, I see animosity. And Mr. Speaker, I see a man completely out of control. Completely out of control, Mr. Speaker. That is what I see. And that problem is not a new problem to me, you know. I was aware of the tendency for the Honourable to go out of control since 1987.
I went to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago in August 2003 as a Minister of Government in Trinidad and Tobago, a PNM Minister, and told him that there was bid rigging taking place in Udicott. What the Commission of Inquiry is looking at is 10 times worse than what happened with Piako Airport. And it's even more brazen.
Barrackpore resident and PNM supporter Chaitran Prasad says the party does not have his vote for the May 24th poll. An angry Prasad removed all PNM signs and symbols as he demanded that the party pay him $19,000 of unpaid rent. Prasad says since 2008 the PNM has been renting a place he built as his constituency sub-office in Maruga Tableland. However, he says there's been a problem.
They're always saying that they are up to date the rent, and every time you talk to them they always give you a run around and saying they're up to date the rent, they'll do it in such a time, and up to this day they didn't do it yet.
Prasad says the $2,500 a month rent was last paid in March this year, but many months in 2009 and 2008 are still owed. Although he is planning to consult his attorneys if the rent is not paid, Prasad says the party will pay the price for what he sees as his disrespect at the polls.
They could treat me this way, and I support them for 40 years. I was the only PNM Barrackpore. And I keep the flag flying for up till this day. And since that they had no response and the way they treat me, I decided to cross it and go over the other side.
For CNC3, I'm Melissa Williams.
Argue your case. Everybody has a chance to do it. But not like my good friend. The minute you oppose my good friend, Mr. Speaker, the minute you oppose my good friend, he gets very, very angry. And if you oppose him strongly, Mr. Speaker, he becomes a raging bull. And that is what this government is not prepared to act. That is what it was. We just were not prepared to accept that.
If this country cannot call to order its Prime Minister and his cabinet and his political party to say we are not accepting that, then God help us.